Have you ever stopped to consider how the Psalms can influence your daily life? These timeless pieces of scripture aren't just ancient songs and prayers, they're a roadmap for life, offering guidance, comfort, and a path to spiritual growth. In today's fast-paced world, the wisdom imparted in the Psalms is more relevant than ever. They provide a beacon of hope in the darkest times, a reminder of the unchanging love and faithfulness of God. When we're lost, they guide us. When we're hurting, they offer comfort. And as we navigate the complexities of modern life, they help us grow spiritually, grounding us in timeless truths. In this video, we're going to explore a few of these Psalms. We'll delve into their meanings, their context, and how their words can resonate with us today. So open your hearts and minds as we journey together. As we delve into the Psalms, listen carefully to the words and their meanings. We begin with the 23rd Psalm, a well-loved piece known for its comforting message. Let's take a moment to slow down, breathe deeply, and allow the words to wash over us. The Lord our shepherd assures us we shall not want. He makes us lie down in green pastures, leading us beside the still waters where peace resides. He restores our soul, guiding us along the paths of righteousness. He does so for his name's sake. In the darkest valleys we fear no evil, for he is with us. His rod and his staff, they comfort us. He prepares a table before us, even in the presence of our enemies. He anoints our head with oil, our cup overflows. Imagine a bountiful feast, a table laden with all good things, prepared lovingly by the shepherd himself. Imagine the feeling of being chosen, being valued, being seen. The oil, a symbol of joy and celebration, is poured over our heads, filling our cups to overflowing. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives. Picture goodness and mercy as companions on our journey, trailing behind us, catching us when we stumble, cheering us on when we succeed. And where is our home? It is in the house of the Lord forever. Imagine a house filled with love, warmth, and acceptance. A place where we belong, where we are loved unconditionally. This is our forever home. This is the 23rd Psalm, a psalm of trust, of comfort, and of the profound love of the shepherd for his flock. It speaks to us of a God who cares deeply for us, who walks with us through the valleys, and celebrates with us on the mountaintops. Notice the assurance of God's provision and protection throughout this psalm. Let's now unpack the messages within Psalm 23. This beautiful psalm is a testament to the themes of guidance, provision, and protection that are so prevalent throughout the scriptures. Imagine for a moment, a shepherd tending to his flock. Just as the shepherd guides his sheep to green pastures and still waters, so too does God guide us along the right paths. This is not just physical guidance, but spiritual guidance as well. He directs our actions and decisions, leading us towards righteousness and away from harm. In addition, Psalm 23 demonstrates God's provision. When it says, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies," it reminds us of how God sustains us, even in the face of adversity. No matter what we are going through, we can trust that God is there, providing for our needs, and ensuring our cup overflows with blessings. Lastly, Psalm 23 speaks of God's protection. The phrase, "Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me," underscores the comfort we can find in God's presence, especially in times of uncertainty. It assures us that with God by our side, we need not fear any adversity. So as we navigate through life's ups and downs, let us find solace in the wisdom of Psalm 23. Remember, God guides us, just as a shepherd guides his flock. Moving on, we explore Psalm 100, a psalm of gratitude and praise. This psalm, often referred to as a psalm for giving thanks, invites us to enter into God's presence with joy and gratitude. Let's delve into the words of this beautiful psalm. Make a joyful noise to the Lord, all the earth. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come into his presence with singing. This opening passage calls us to celebrate and serve the Lord with a heart full of joy. It encourages us to express our happiness through song as we enter into God's presence. Know that the Lord, he is God. It is he who made us, and we are his. We are his people, and the sheep of his pasture. This verse reminds us of our creation and our place within the world. It teaches us that we belong to God and that we are under his loving care like sheep in a pasture. Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. Give thanks to him, bless his name. Here the psalmist encourages us to express gratitude and praise whenever we approach God. We should bless his name as a sign of our appreciation for his love and grace. For the Lord is good, his steadfast love endures forever, and his faithfulness to all generations. Finally, this verse affirms God's eternal goodness and love. It assures us that God's love is unwavering and everlasting, and that his faithfulness extends to all generations. As we reflect on these words, we are drawn into a space of gratitude and praise. We are reminded of the joy that comes from serving the Lord, the comfort in knowing we belong to him, and the importance of expressing our thanks for his enduring love and faithfulness. This psalm encourages us to express our gratitude and joy to God. Let's now uncover the messages within Psalm 100. This beautiful piece of scripture is fundamentally about three key things: gratitude, joy, and praise. It's a jubilant song of thanksgiving, an invitation to express our joy and gratitude in the presence of our Creator. The psalm begins with a call to make a joyful noise unto the Lord. This isn't just about singing or shouting, it's about expressing our joy in a way that's loud and clear, that leaves no room for doubt about our gratitude. We are encouraged to serve the Lord with gladness and come into his presence with singing, a testament to the joy that comes from service and worship. The psalm also reminds us, in no uncertain terms, that the Lord is God. It is he who made us, and not we ourselves. This is an important reminder of our place in the universe, of our dependence on God and his sovereignty over all creation. Finally, the psalm encourages us to enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. This is a call to express our gratitude, to acknowledge the blessings we've received, and to offer our praise as a testament to his goodness. Indeed, this psalm serves as a reminder to be thankful for God's enduring love and faithfulness. As we wrap up today's discussion, let's reflect on the lessons from these psalms. We began our journey with Psalm 23, a psalm often turned to in times of trouble. It reassures us of God's constant presence and unfailing guidance. The shepherd's rod and staff, symbolizing God's protection and guidance, are a comfort to us. As we walk through life's valleys, may we remember the promise that we are never alone. Next, we looked at Psalm 100, a jubilant call to worship. It's a vibrant reminder to show gratitude and rejoice in God's enduring love. The psalm calls us to serve with gladness and come into his presence with singing. As we go about our daily lives, let us strive to cultivate a heart of thanksgiving, acknowledging the good in every situation. The messages of these psalms, though written thousands of years ago, are as relevant today as they were then. They remind us of the importance of faith, the power of gratitude, and the assurance of God's presence. They guide us in navigating life's complexities and challenges, offering solace and inspiration. In the bustle of our daily lives, it's easy to forget these simple truths. But let's take a moment every day to reflect on these messages. When we feel lost or overwhelmed, the 23rd Psalm can offer comfort and guidance. And when we have something to celebrate, let's turn to Psalm 100 to express our joy and thanksgiving. These psalms, like all of Scripture, are not just ancient texts to be read and forgotten. They're living words, meant to be lived out in our daily lives. They're timeless guides, offering wisdom for every season of life. So let's not just read the Psalms, let's live them, let's breathe them, let's allow them to shape us, to guide us, and to inspire us. Remember, the Psalms are not just ancient texts, but timeless guides for our everyday lives.